It's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people. It's WORIMI. And welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Thank goodness it's Friday. Goodness me, let's see what this weekend brings. See how it goes. Entertainment only. Got my new microphone all set up there. It's some really fancy schmancy one that had 5-star ratings all over the place. So if you hear the boys, let me know. The gruff one is Meister. His earth name was Angus, but he prefers Meister, which is Gaelic Scot, which he is. Gaelic Scot for a master, but it also means teacher. He likes the master version. I like the teacher version. Softly spoken male voice is Narin. Narin is my Australian First Nations spiritual healer and tribal leader. Narin is Australian First Nations Warramai for uncle, which is a term of reverence, and he really likes that as well. I have been told I will never ever know his earth name, and he's more than happy with uncle. And if you hear a sassy bubblegum chewing young lady, that is Suchin. Suchin is here for the duration of this election cycle in the US, purely to keep me sane. Now, I've had my sage burning. I don't usually light it, but it smells good, and I think I must have needed it after the week that's been. What I want to have a look at is Adam. I'm going to start with Adam. Actually, I'm going to start with Nancy Pelosi. Thank you, guys. Nancy Pelosi. I gather she's up for re-election. Before, mind you, she's come out. Leaks from behind the scenes advising Biden to step down, etc. Come on, Nancy. But you've got to remember that Nancy is very much a corporate Democrat. She is very much involved in the celebrity donor and the big dollar donations. She's not so much the AOC, Jasmine, Katie Porter type Democrat who are more community-minded, etc. So Nancy Pelosi, and I got the word really clearly when I was thinking about Nancy Pelosi, is that she is seeking a legacy. Now, not so much her legacy, but passing on the legacy to the likes of Gavin Newsom and Adam Schiff to go further than what she was able to do, remembering that Schiff and Newsom are her mentors. So I want to have a look to see how she's going. So here we've got beware the knight bringing forward offers. They may not be for the benefit of who she's offering to, and she's going to have to defend herself about this messaging that she's putting out. So let's have a look. Using my Gilded Tarot Royale. For those that know, I poker shuffle about 3 or 4 times, or basically as many as I'm told to, and then I do the overhand shuffling. So let's have a look. How is Nancy Pelosi? Is Nancy Pelosi? I don't know who she's up against. I haven't looked into anything, but I just feel like they're shooting themselves in the foot. Those that are coming out publicly with their negativity. So because they're not reading the room. Show me Nancy Pelosi. How's she going to go in this election? And then I'll have a look at Adam. So here's the voter. The voter, loud and clear. The voter will decide. Pelosi has apparently been waving around polls. Well, you know what most of us think about polls, depends who you ask, it depends the question you ask, it depends the number of people you ask, and the polls have been wrong for about a decade now. It is going to be the voter that decides. The challenge, well, another 10. The 10s are also end of cycle as well. The challenge is, well, this can be oligarchical money, but I'm thinking it's more her legacy, because it's the legacy card as well. If you think about it in the Rider-Waite-Brown deck, it is very much the old person sitting on one side of the archway and the young people passing through. So the challenge is oligarchical money her appearance of her legacy, but also, okay, thank you. I just got the word elitist in my mind. Elitist. I don't know that she's appealing to the current batch of voters that are coming through. Okay, foundation of this reading. New start, new messaging, new plan, new beginning. For Nancy Pelosi, how's she going to go? Well, it might be a new beginning for her. In the past, steady government, but it's also my mercenary card. So whether she's being perceived as being sold out for money, mercenary actions, or this is her slow, steady, dependable governance in the past. I mean, she has done brilliantly in the past. I just feel like she's tripped at this particular. It feels like she's doing a hurdles race. It's the absolute last hurdle before the finish line, and it just feels like she tripped on it. Okay, being forced to retreat. I wonder whether this in the Joe Biden reading I just did about the nomination is that it's actually these figures. Four of Swords, four of them. You've got Schumer, Schiff, Pelosi and Jeffries. I know there are others, but they are the highlight ones that have come out, being forced to step back and retreat and move on. Beware the false knight. Beware what is being offered internally, finding herself exposed, hopes and fears, manifestation, but also the shapeshifter, the empty basket, reaping what she sows, the empty basket here, having to bend the knee, surrender, harsh truth coming for her, and end of cycle. I don't know. Oh, and then we've got King of Swords. Be careful who you point your blade at, is what I'm hearing, because it could be turned on you. And then again, karma, end of cycle, government. Those on top end up on the bottom in her position, as there is this collective awakening. I'm going to grab pendulum. For those that are new, this is a amethyst that has been with me for 25 odd years, bit of craft wire and a chain. I'll just lift you up slightly so you can see that it's not me waggling away. Oops, make it just a little bit shorter. Move up a little bit so you can see. Okay. Round and round. Is they're ready for a question. Back and forth is a yes, side to side is a no. So they're ready for the question now. Will Nancy Pelosi be re-elected? I do not know who she's running against. Will Nancy Pelosi be re-elected? Well, that doesn't happen very often. It's refusing to answer. The ball's in her court, basically. The ball is in her court. I feel that if she keeps up the rhetoric that she's putting out there at the moment, it may very well be a no. So voters are wakening up to the majority of voters, not all voters, are waking up to the not voting down party line anymore. It's one of those, okay, I'm getting that if she doesn't get elected, it will because people don't vote for her, not they do vote for her opposition. Okay, I want to have a look at Adam Schiff. Will Adam Schiff get elected to the Senate. I see Katie Porter in the Senate. I don't know whether she's going to stand in for Pelosi. No, Pelosi's in the House. So where's Katie Porter coming in? Show me. Did have the Seven of Wands flip out over there. Adam Schiff's going to have to defend his position. So show me. Will Adam Schiff be elected to the Senate? Let's have a look. Right, we've got the past, naivety, emotional naivety here perhaps, instead of the voter, which we have with Nancy. We've got his past will be in his favour, but it's not a given. Challenged by the Three of Pentacles, the dark money behind the scenes. Katie Porter did give us a bit of a heads up, saying something was off there. Adam Schiff is very, very pro Netanyahu and Netanyahu's plan for Israel. So you've got to wonder whether there's something there. Dark money, unexpected out of left field for him. We've got this new plan, new beginning, new messaging in the past. Crowning this reading, loss and disappointment. Emotional disappointment, whether this is emotional disappointment for Adam or whether this is Adam being disappointed. Let's see where it goes. Immediate future, a lot of headlines coming out really quickly. New journey for him externally, could be his foolishness internally. Ooh, King of Swords. Is this Biden coming out swinging or is this some legal action? Changing his point of view. The Emperor, the presidency, the government, and his betrayal. Abuse, betrayal, deceit, lies. And the ship sailing without him. I don't know that Adam Schiff's... I'm really feeling that if he doesn't change his attitude, he's not going to win. We've got the walking away by the voter, especially the women vote. Mind you, the alternative is that Republican guy who's just, again, it's the ball is in Schiff's court. Sorry, fix my light there. If he stands firm behind the rhetoric that he is currently undertaking, it's his to lose. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. We'll have another look closer to the event because everything is still in flux. And don't shoot the messenger. Love to you all. Take care. Get out there. Make your voice heard in whatever way you can, from behind the keyboard, from check your registration is correct, things stuck up around town, check your registration. Love to you all. Take care.